when it comes to friends, focus on choosing quality over quantity. I've seen a lot of people online make this unfortunate assumption that having more friends is better than having fewer close friends, but this is almost never true, unless somehow having more friends, if all of them were people you still are able to deeply connect with, if all of them are quality friends, then sure, maybe that would be the case. But most of the time, the more friends that you have, it becomes more and more difficult to keep close friendships with all of them. I mean, there's even like this concept in psychology related to tribe size, because psychologists have theorized that tribes couldn't get beyond like 150 or so people, because at that point it becomes too difficult to know everyone on a personal level. So they theorized that back in the day, when humans were hunter-gatherers, that tribes would probably be around 150 people and not really get larger than that too often, because if they did, then they would probably split off into multiple tribes. So this concept pretty much holds true for us as well. The more people you try to include in your life, the harder it is to have deep, strong connections with all of them, because you're not going to have the time to do it. Like going from work and then coming home and needing time to de-stress from work and time to focus on yourself and your self-care. Like you're not going to have a whole lot of time to keep a lot of close friends in your life. Instead, you'll have time to keep a few close friends in your life. So that's what you should focus on. I mean, I can tell all of you guys right now, I have about less than 5 or so what I would call close friends, people that I see often, people that I engage with often, people that I talk to often. Even if it's not a case where we can always be seeing each other in person, I still will call these friends or at least message them on a pretty much weekly basis, if not more. And that works really well for me. Like, I don't like having a lot of friends if it means that I'm not going to have strong connections with all of them, because at that point it's like, why am I wasting my time? You're basically stretching yourself too thin. And like I already mentioned, you can't really create deep connections with that many people unless you don't work. Like that's probably the only way you could do it, unless you didn't work and they didn't work either, so you all were able to meet up throughout the week. Like maybe it would work when you're in school, but after school, how the hell are you going to balance work with having a ton of friends? It's really difficult. Like most people can't pull it off. So it's always more important to focus on quality over quantity. You shouldn't fool yourself into thinking that having more friends is better than having a smaller amount of friends. Like, I probably wouldn't want more than 5 close friends in my life, to be honest, because beyond that point, it just can become a bit difficult to manage all those relationships, to keep them all strong. In a way, it could almost be a bit draining, because you're setting aside time to stay in touch, to connect with all of them, and at some point, you're not going to have much time for yourself. And that's important. You need to have time to balance out your own self-care, to take care of yourself. Like that's super important, and so many people neglect it. So yeah, don't think that having more friends is better than having fewer friends. I would even say it's better to have even just one really close friend than to have like 10 superficial friends. Because at least that one close friend will hopefully be there for you during difficult moments, and they'll truly, deeply care about you. Whereas if you have 10 friends, but none of them really care about you all that much, and they only keep you in their lives to, maybe have fun, like go partying, go drinking, or other superficial things like that, why would that be more, or how should I phrase it? That's not going to contribute as much to your life as having that one close friend who deeply cares about you will. So yeah, that's why quality matters far more than quantity when it comes to friends. So always focus on creating a few deep, close connections than trying to have a bunch of friends and feel like you're popular, because that's just not fulfilling in the long run. But anyway, I hope you guys understand where I was getting at with this video, because that's pretty much all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like content like this, be sure to subscribe for more. Otherwise, the easiest way you can help me out is just to drop a like and a comment for the video, for the algorithm, and let me know your thoughts on this topic. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Arrivederci!